Hello everyone, welcome to IAS Darshana. I hope you all are doing very well. So without wasting any of our time, let's move to the topic of the day. Today's topic is Tirupati Laddu controversy. Was animal fat present in Tirupati Laddu? What did Center for Analysis and Learning in Livestock and Food of the National Dairy Development Board find in Tirupati Laddu? What are the adulterants? So these are the questions which has been raised, and we are going to study the answer, the solution for all these questions in this video. The tradition of offering laddus at Tirupati dates back over 300 years, starting in 1715. Laddu is known for its divine fragrance and unique taste, and it's prepared using accurate process in the temple's kitchen. The laddu received geographical indication status in 2014, preventing any unauthorized production and preserving its authenticity. GI means it's an indication of the production source, is intended as a certification that the product attains certain qualities or is made according to traditional methods or enjoys a good reputation due to its geographical origin. The recipe has been altered only 6 times in its history, to enhance its flavors and shelf life, incorporating ingredients like besan, jaggery, cashews and almonds. For people, it is not just about prasadam, it is holy. It is the faith and it's about religion. And about that, this laddu, however, around 2000 of such laddus were sent to Ayodhya, Ram temple as recognition. So let us see what are the allegations that has been put here. A technical report from the Center for Analysis and Learning in Livestock and Food of the National Dairy Development Board, which analyzed samples of ghee supplied to the Tirupati Tirumala Devasthanam, the manager of shrine found that it was adulterated. The FSSAI has issued a show cause notice to AR Dairy Food Private Limited for supplying substandard ghee to Tirupati Tirumala Devasthanam. The recent controversy is that the government of Andhra Pradesh has argued the ghee which was used, the supplier being AR Dairy Food Private Limited, has actually given them adulterated ghee and that ghee has fat from soya bean, sunflower oil, rape seeds, linseeds, wheat germ, maize germ, cotton seeds, fish oil, coconut and palm kernel fat, palm oil, beef tallow and lard, which is animal fat. Pure cow ghee, which only costs around 600 to 700 rupees per kg. Here AR Dairy Food have supplied ghee for 320 rupees per kg to the Tirupati kitchen. So this is considered as the first red flag, for which when we compare, for the half of the rate ghee has been supplied to the kitchen of the temple, which has been very problematic. But all this was done in a standard process which is there in bureaucracy but should not have been followed by the DTD, which is called reverse auction or tender, which is to give the contract. Reverse auction is when the price increases once the bid comes through open auction, as it is called reverse auctioning. Now here AR Dairy Food managed to win the tender by reverse auction, and was because of the fact that it was adulterating the ghee and bringing down the prices. This is the first aspect which has been there in the news quite a lot more emotional aspect, which is animal fat being found in the prasadam of the temple. The second aspect, they tried to cut corners with reverse auction, which would only be recipe for disaster, but when it comes to tendering, the supplier will always cut corners and try to supply more at the lower cost price. Therefore, AR Dairy Foods, which has now got a show called notice, is the problematic supplier. Now, Nandini Corporation has been replaced by it from Karnataka. A value index was developed by German scientists in the year 1991 called S-value, which is also called as Standard Value Index. It will show the results in S1, S2, S3 and S4. See, here the value concept is based on the fact that ghee is basically triglyceride. It is a triglyceride which is glycerol, what we call as chains together, and once it goes into certain spectrography, it produces a certain spectrum of glycerol molecules, and in that there are certain categories. If a certain ghee or oil has certain adulterants, it will show in a certain categories, as I mentioned here, S1, S2, S3 and S4, S5. S1, if it is adulterated by soybean, fish oil and sunflower oil. S2, if it is adulterated by coconut and palm oil. S3, if it is adulterated by palm oil and beef tallow. S4, if it is adulterated by lard. And S5, the whole fat pushed into instance is basically fully adulterated. So when it comes to the ghee, which is used by the TTD, is showing all S1, S2, S3, S4 and S5 all in a wrong ranges. And therefore, this protocol, which is used to check foreign fat presence, has now created a lot of red flags. Now here, as per exam perspective, for you the important one to remember is the value of yes. Now here, remember this testing is European based, and so here we do not have India based standardized spectrum. So this one thing you have to be remembering, because the S value, the standard value index, is a developed value by the German scientists. It is a European way of standard testing. So India based standard testing is not available currently here. So this is the result what we have analyzed by the European based testing. Okay. Coming to the historical part of the temple, Tirupati Balaji temple, which is also called as Tirumala Venkateshwara temple, is situated in the hill town of Tirumala at Tirupati in Chittoor district of Andhra Pradesh. The temple is situated at a height of 853 meter above sea level and is positioned on Venkata hill, which is one of the Saptagiri, which means 7 hills of Tirumala. It is dedicated to Lord Sri Venkateshwara, an incarnation of Lord Vishnu. It has been mentioned in holy scriptures such as Garuda Purana, Brahma Purana and many others. Here, Pallavas, who have added Gopuram to the temple and other complexes which are there. Cholas, who gave grandeur to this temple complex, and it is Vijayanagara. It is Vijayanagara who developed whole Venkata hill and made it an important site of holy Tirumala Tirupati temple. So this is it for today. Thank you for watching. What are your thoughts about this concept? Let me know in the comments. Thank you. Have a nice day.